PlayStation.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. But the bad news is there is no basketball. There is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. And it's George in at the 3 slot. And for the Knicks, we've got Josh Hart. Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. Now, here is George. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. Here's New York. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
And when you're taking on a back-to-back, Richard, does your approach change at all?
As a player, not much. The coaches, they may look to adjust some minutes, but on the court, you just gotta keep pushing. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Three-pointer by Embiid. Bridges with the board. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Raptors. The kick out to Anunoby. Towns, a screen on Martin. Anunoby passes to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Oubre outside. Maxey looking it over. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Oubre outside. Back to Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Pass to Embiid. Poke loose. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. That one goes. Count it.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. 6-point game. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Here's Towns. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Towns has got his third basket of the night. Maxey kicks to Oubre. Back to Maxey. Pass to Martin. Embiid with it. Defended by Towns. Embiid against Towns. Embiid, no good. Now, here's Hart. He's tightly guarded. Towns, the screen. Hart, the pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Karl Anthony Towns.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
Now, here's Oubre. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Embiid. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
Maxey against Brunson. Here's Hukporti. Now Hart hasn't made one yet. Anunoby, good.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And the shot goes in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
George, that's a two-pointer. It's rebounded by New York.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And Brunson, here we go. It's good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Oubre. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. On the wing, George. Defended by Bridges. Shot clock at 6. The baseline J. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And definitely a shot George willing to take. His stroke makes it easy work for him.
Here's the screen. Brunson with it. George picks him up. Brunson, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Oubre dishes to Martin. Out to the right wing. Outside, George. Launches a three. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Philadelphia making a change here. Drummond's checked in. While we have a break in the action, now let's check out the league's best shooting teams. Number 1, the Knicks.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Brunson, right side. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, that's a nice read from Brunson out of the pick and roll.
The 76ers trail by 11. Now, here's Maxey. He's coming off a 13-point game against Toronto.
And also active defensively. 2 blocks ago with kind of his overall floor game.
Ajua, no good. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Oubre kicks to Martin. Pass to Maxey. Back to Martin. Lets it go from deep. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Anunoby finds Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Here's Achua. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Yabusele, he's checked in for Caleb Martin. Martin comes in for George. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Oubre. Maxey with it. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. It's deflected. 1:24 left here in the first quarter. Outside, Towns. Towns is doubled. It's Drummond with the rebound. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Trailing by 13. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Here's Maxey. After New York gets the 3 to end the run, and the rejection by Towns.
A firm denial by Towns, knocking it away with that tremendous length.
Yabusele, he dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, he knew what was on his mind.
And the way that Brunson is just so calm in the pick and roll, boy, he is smooth.
The 76ers trail by 16. And here's Maxey. Drummond with a screen on Brunson. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got 5 now. And so it's New York looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Yabusele out there with Martin. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Embiid. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard. Embiid. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good play.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's McCain. Embiid, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Out to the right wing. Here's Kolek, guarded by Embiid. Right block shot. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly. Pass
to Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. With the league 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Anunoby. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Council's checked in.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
McBride passes to Shamet. Those 3-pointers off the mark. The 76ers trail by 13. Outside Lowry. Pass to Council. Here's Yabusele. Misses the 3.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Kolek. Lowry covering. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And the second free throw, good. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Here's Kolek. 14 points from him the last game against Portland.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Yabusele kicks to Martin. Trains the 3-pointer. Martin's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
To the paint. Here's Hukporti. And the rejection by Embiid.
Every year he's a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to go for the block.
And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
And New York making a change here. Sims is checked in. Oubre outside. Back to Lowry. 76ers moving the ball around. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. He's checked in for the Knicks. Josh Hart comes in for Miles McBride. New York leading by 11. Towns a screen on Lowry. Sims in the corner to the middle. Here's Towns. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now here is Lowry, still scoreless. Here's Embiid, and Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Hart, kept alive.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Lowry passes to Martin.
Right there.
Here's Oubre. Money from the wing. Here's Shamet. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Knicks head athletic trainer. I'm told that he has a sprained finger, and right now they've got ice on it to try and help with the swelling. And for a team that's gearing up for the playoffs, this could make things very difficult going forward. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Some changes for Philadelphia. Paul George comes in for Yabusele. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Here's George. 8 points his last outing. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
Here's Brunson. He's coming off a 19-point game against Portland. Over Maxey. Anunoby kicks to Shamet. Just 4 to shoot. Brunson, that's a two-pointer. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Now, Brunson. Paul George missing from long range. Anunoby a screen on Maxey. Pass to Shamet. Anunoby with it. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Brunson. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Maxey passes to Embiid. Martin kicks to Maxey. Ball's knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Maxey. And the Knicks making a change here. Towns is checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Drummond's checked in. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team.
New York, put your hands together for your Knicks. That's right. The crowd on the court is yours.
Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. And a look now at our 2K leaderboard to see which wingmen have come away with the most steals over the past month. Second is Paul George.
I mean, if you're an opposing small forward, this could also be called a list of the league's most annoying players. I mean, they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
These guys are stoppers. There is no assignment that is too tough for them.
And stolen by Maxey. 1:43 left in the first half. Outside, George. Oubre outside. Shoots a fader. Shot clock at 5. Tries it from 19. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. George has got it back down to single digits for Philadelphia. Hart kicks to Brunson. Towns a screen on Maxey. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Outside, Martin. Can't Hits it from downtown. Martin's got 6.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Towns, the pass to Brunson. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
The 3 from George. It's rebounded by Towns.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 5 here tonight. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. It's a 10-point game. From downtown, traps in the tray. George has got 7 now in this quarter. And so here is New York. And here's Brunson outside. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Knicks up by 7. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found success when they've gotten the ball into the paint. Is that the goal, to do more of that in the second half?
Yeah, we want to play inside out, force them to collapse, and then we got to share the ball. We have to make quick decisions. When we move the ball quickly, we'll get good shots. But if we hold on to it, they're not going to be high percentage shots.
The ball finds energy, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Looking at the Knicks, they've been just solid at times. And at other times, they've been awesome. Fun team to watch when everything's in sync. Are they a true championship contender? We'll see.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Knicks.
Gotta appreciate the way they're moving the ball. The offense is flowing like my rap game. When you bring the right beat, you know my name.
You know what? It is a debate. Were you a better rapper or you're a better DJ as you are today?
No, that's me, Kenny. DJ EJ. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Bridges out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the center position. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Now Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. And he makes that one. And the Knicks lead by 7.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Maxey kicks to Martin. Back to Maxey. To the inside. George looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Spins. George planks the putback jam.
And they continue to control the glass.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says, these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
EA thanks he is rewarding their faith, and I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. The 76ers trail by 4. Inside. Embiid powers it down.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Maxey.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Got a piece of it. Oubre inside the three-point line. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Brunson against George. Now, here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. Down low, here's Embiid. It's good. This game is all even.
Timeout.
Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. A different look for New York. Sims is checked in, and it's Achua in for OG Anunoby. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Hart with it. Still yet to score. The dunk by Achua.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now, here's Maxey. Outside, George. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Achua kicks to Bridges. And Hart has it in the corner. Here's Sims, guarded by Embiid. Martin against Bridges. Achua. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
McBride passes to Achua. Yep, it counts. Achua's got 4 points this quarter.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Back to Maxey. Outside, Martin. Pass to Embiid. It's deflected. Martin dishes to Embiid. Nobody stopping Embiid on the break there.
The big man out ahead. Embiid, I see you showing those wheels.
Here's McBride. Now, Hart. Count it, and the foul. It's on Kelly Oubre.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Outside, Maxey. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Give it up right now for the Knicks. Breaker Dexter.
Achua. In the second half of the season, this group of teams has really heated up from beyond the arc. Fifth on the list, the 76ers.
I mean, they've gotten better at shooting the ball as the season has gone on, and you like their trajectory. I mean, they're in a great offensive groove right now.
Shamet with it, covered by Oubre. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Maxey.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Now here's Oubre to the inside. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The 76ers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
And both free throws good for Martin. Here's Kolek. Pass to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
The 76ers trail by 4. Lowry looking around. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Kolek. They set the pick. And it goes down 2 points. Now it's a 6-point Knicks lead.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pass to Oubre. Embiid with it. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And really trying to work the ball inside here and starting to get results. A lot of that offense coming in the paint here in the second half.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Martin. The free throw drops for Embiid.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
Here's Kolek. Pass to McBride. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Oubre kicks to Maxey. Here's Lowry for the tie. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by Lowry. Maxey's got the game tied up here for the 76ers. To the paint. There's the pick. To the wing on the left. Here's McBride. Now recovering. McBride passes to Shamet. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. Lowry can't get it to go.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Embiid. There's 31 seconds left in the third. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
McBride with the ball. Now recovering. McBride passes to Achua.
Yeah, easy call.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he sinks the second. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Maxey. The 76ers with another miss. That shot, no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Knicks lead by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Everybody hangs up. Now look, we got to tighten up our defense down here. Keep them off the line. Move your feet. Concentrate on your body position.
And Tom Thibodeau wanting his team to maintain that aggressive defensive stature, but be really smart about it too, and I can see that.
Yeah, they're stopping the shot, but then you send the guy to the line. That's not going to help you on the scoreboard.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Embiid. Martin is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Edwards. And it's Lowry in at the point.
At the line, 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Jackson, he's checked in for the 76ers.
At the least, he did extend it to a 2-possession game. That's important.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Jackson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Stolen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And we all know how crafty RJ is. When he can stay healthy, he can lead a team, at least in spurts.
And that one falls for Jackson.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
And here is Hart. The rebound by Yabusele.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And what a take by Jackson. And he's almost automatic at the line, so you might as well add that next one.
That one misses from Jackson. The Knicks with the lead. To the middle. Here's Achua. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Outside Jackson. Pass to Yabusele to take the lead. Off on the layup. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
The dunk by Achua.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. So for the Knicks, Sims is checked in, and OG Anunoby subbed in for Achua. Oubre is checked in for Philadelphia. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here is Lowry. Oubre up top. He takes it in. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. And it's 6 points for Kelly Oubre.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Inside, here's Sims, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here is Lowry. Pass to Oubre. Embiid kicks to Martin. Right side Lowry. Pocket 6. Here's Yabusele to tie it up. Sims with the rebound. Here's Kolek. Anunoby is screen on Lowry. And here is Anunoby. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive abilities.
He hits the second from the line. Now Lowry. To the middle. It's picked off. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Kolek. Anunoby is screen on Oubre. And that one's good. Kolek. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Outside Lowry. Oubre outside. A floater. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Caleb Martin's checked in for Yabusele. George comes in for Martin. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Miles McBride's checked in for Josh Hart. And that one falls for Martin. Here's Brunson. Here's Towns. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Embiid.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Joel Embiid. That's his first personal. 13-5. Karl Anthony Towns at the line.
The 76ers trail by 5. Outside, Maxey pulls up and right on target. Good.
And Maxey's shot selection is diverse. Such a confident scorer.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. At one point, they led by 16. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And so here is Philadelphia. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Towns. Nails the baby hook. And it's now only a 1-point Knicks lead.
The team just loves to see Embiid fired up on offense like this. They really rely on his scoring ability.
Towns, the screen. Down low. And Towns throws it down.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting a chance to come up big for his team.
Oubre outside. Back to Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Anunoby. Three-pointer. Martin hits the three-point bomb. Martin's got 6 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And New York making a change here. Hart's checked in. Brunson against Maxey. Brunson the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And how about the game from Towns? So the combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
Now here's Oubre. Here's Maxey. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Knicks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Brunson the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
76.
The 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Embiid. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. 21 points for Joel Embiid.
The guy you want to have the ball. Embiid, this man is a superstar.
Here's Brunson trying to get open as Oubre. Brunson, good. And the Knicks lead by 4.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
Martin with the screen for Embiid. Fades back. Rebounded by Hart.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Towns and the dunk by Towns.
7-footers are not supposed to dribble like that, but don't tell Towns.
Brunson against Maxey. Here's Embiid. No good on the shot. The Knicks leading by 6. Brunson right side. New York moving it around. Hart trying to get open. Towns, no luck. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And here's George for 3. The Knicks pull it in. There's 57 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Brunson. Towns from deep three-point range. It falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
And how about the confidence right there? Towns feeling like he can shoot whenever and wherever he wants.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 9. So for the Knicks, Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby, and Miles McBride subbed in for Josh Hart. Here's George. Yep, that one goes. Here's Brunson. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Timeout.
And the 76ers call time here. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. The shot by George, no good.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Towns, a screen on Maxey. Runs in the pass to Towns. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Jalen Brunson, second personal foul, 15 foul.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6.
Line, 2 shots.
Maxey hits them both. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul. 4th team foul.
And so it's New York with it. At one point, they led by 16.
4th personal foul. 5th team foul. Jalen Hudson.
It's the first. That increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. So it's New York picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.